with the basketball. Under a minute to go before halftime. To Jordan. Using the post to his advantage there and the finish at the rim.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. To Thompson. Driving right to the basket. To Green. Goes to the left side. Fires the three. He was all over him. In the rim.
Hey, look, this is a new wave. If a young cat catches you sleeping on the wrong night, it's definitely going to get 1 million+ views the next day.
Jumper's good. Deep three at the buzzer. That quarter in the books, and the Nets enjoying some breathing room.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
It's Brooklyn's ball. Irving to Durant. And now one.
Let's bring the fire to him. Substitutions.
Dinwiddie into the front court. His guys lead here, early stages, third quarter. Lets it fly from long range. Great defense, forcing the miss.
When you have cold shooting like this in the second half, you have to find other ways to score than just relying on the three-point shot. Maybe try turning that corner off that PNR and getting to the rack.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Cauley Stein to Russell. Can't connect from inside. Here's a chance from long range. That's off the side of the rim, no good. 4-3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
It's a turnover as they head the other way.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
Cash is in for two.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Won't go down. Deep left corner from long range. Spencer Dinwiddie, no problem. Contested, hits the three.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
D'Angelo Russell, not shaken for the early struggles. Maybe this is a sign of things to come.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Russell with it up top. Down a bundle. Gets a look. Can't hit. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
He's most definitely got the hot hand behind the three-point arc. Anytime your first-round pick is shooting like this, your GMs and owners just sit back and smile.
Nothing going here on that drive.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Well defended. Shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession. That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. First one, count it. Second and 3 is good. Off the mark. 2 for 3 on this trip. Russell down to Cauley Stein. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
You got him. You got him.
Over to the right side to Hollis Jefferson. Slam dunk for Hollis Jefferson.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Russell into the front court. His guys down big. Has a chance. Can't connect. Oh, ferocious slam inside.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
To Alec Burks. For 3. Hand in his face. No good for Alec Burks.
Double.
To Hollis Jefferson. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Russell with it up top. Looking to make something happen. To Alec Burks. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Get back. Here I come.
Look at the fight for that ball. We'll get a jump. They don't want to lose this possession. Let's see what they can do with the jump. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. The Warriors with the basketball to begin the...
Let's go, fellas. It's go time.
Stepping in for number 8, Spencer Dinwiddie.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. His guys holding the big lead.
I'm hillside.
Going to launch beyond the arc. It's good. And he's not done. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
The defender cannot be caught with his hand staying in the cookie jar. What I mean, contesting that pocket. You have to keep that hand going in and out, going in and out. Keep the offensive player thinking about where your hands are at all times.
Spencer Dinwiddie with a chance at a 4-point play, shooting 66% in this contest. Got it at the line. Wide open look, won't go.
Heading from side to side, they're even recovering late, but still you got to make that.
Here we go, here we go. Screen coming left, screen coming, screen coming.
It through.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Into the front court, it's Irving. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Dinwiddie. Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3. Possession lies with Golden State.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
And throws it down.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Dinwiddie into the front court. He'll run the offense. Beyond the arc for 3. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Fires the 3. He engulfed him that time. DeAndre Jordan swats it.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
When you look at these highlights, see y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.
My girl. So you talking about what? I got nothing, man. I got nothing on no name. No, straight like that, though. Ain't got nothing for no nothing. Nothing gets to me too close. Ain't got nothing for no nothing. Doing the most. Ducking. Me and my guys design your post. Look in your eyes and I see, hold on, be surprised when you see. Nothing for no nothing. Nothing gets to me too close. Ain't got nothing for no nothing. We doing the most. I was ducking. Me and my guys design your post. Look in your eyes and I see, hold on, be surprised when you see. Come through. What time you wanna, you can't be the cops. I can't play myself out like that. Keep getting that dope. Counting mine, won't be trying to get no on my note. I would down bad on my look, my dog like farmers go. Ain't been sweet, but neither is me, so my be 300 or more. I keep close phones, but I don't boast. I know what it's like to not hear that ain't gonna try me without saying I win it. Gonna disrespect the try my straight up out that 6 ain't with what I'm with you getting dismissed. I give a fatal dedication. Ain't got no time to get in. I can't leave my foot down bad like that. niggas, I'm just gon' slow on the stage. This where I'm focused. Need to focus more. There ain't no we ain't gon' like that. Step on my free world out there in the bluffy side. Just might see me and can't turn me down. This ain't that vert. Got all was on we cook. Got off them. Got up every time I feel the dirt. Got up every time I feel the dirt. You look fair to mention when you gossip in your kitchen. High up, down some prison. High up, down in trenches. Huh? Come through. What time you wanna?
What's going on? What's going on? I sound so gay right now. I'm not talking to nobody. But Black Ruff said, you win or no? Of course I won Black Ruff. I have no doubt I'm doing.
How could you move it like you call you back? Leave me alone. Run it on the bus. Leave me alone. You gonna what? Leave me alone. I ain't fine with that. Thinking about you daily. Crazy while I'm flexing. Oh, we was flexing. Always I told you that you be a star. Goals in our checklist. Question or check your message. Knew that I come from the start. Or she was texting. She called. Yeah. Leaving them gone. Yeah. She on. Dreaming we on. Yeah. Ay. Dropping the coupe. Dropping the top of my car. Ay. I cannot. Click, man, she playing her part, yeah. Ay, life is new, I like dark. Ay, asking myself, I walk, she leave her like in the dark, like leave me alone. Run it on the bus. Ay, leave me alone. You gonna what? Leave me alone. Run it on the bus. Leave me alone. Yeah. You can't play me, I'm just till I'm lazy like a throwback. You ain't know that. My like I'm Lil Kodak. In the where it ain't good at. I can't sweat you. I'm like who that? I can't sweat you. I don't do that. No. Hey, tell you the truth. I ain't want you to depart. Hey, I'm with you, but I kept with you cause you different. You can't play your part. No. Hey, tell you the truth. I'm with you from the start. Hey, I can't not playing a part. Like, leave me alone. Run it on the bus. Hey, leave me alone. You gonna what? Yeah, leave me alone. Run it on the bus. Hey, leave me alone. Yeah.
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rap. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the sack. Make a $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect.
It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From State Farm Arena, tonight it's the Atlanta Hawks taking on the Brooklyn Nets. The opening tip is won by the Nets. Irving to Durant. Kyrie Irving for two. That's no good. Jay, I'm going to say that you don't know this, but since 1980, the Hawks have drafted only 4 players to have appeared in the All-Star game. Doc Rivers, Kevin Willis, Al Horford, and Jeff Teague.
Well, how about a guy named Dominique Wilkins? I'm sorry.
Oh, well, interesting that you'd ask. Dominique Wilkins was actually selected by the Utah Jazz. Here comes the screen. Irving to Jordan. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let him know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Durant at the line for 2 shots. Career 88% from the line. And he connects on the first free throw. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Trae Young. From the outside, no good. That's it.
Substitutions, Brooklyn. Substitutions, Atlanta. 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
Mitchell Robinson sends it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
To Trae Young. Can't connect from inside. To Dinwiddie. Trae Young over to the right side. For 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throw good to finish off the 3-point play. The lead is up to 5. Here's Atlanta with the basketball.
I got ball. I got ball.
Surveys the floor. Trae Young. Here comes the screen. To Trae Young. Beyond the arc for 3. Trae Young able to knock it down. Tough shot with the hand in his face.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, Ed.
It's good. That's the guy you want to leave open.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Going to launch beyond the arc. He was all over him. That'll do it for the first quarter. The Nets have the lead. First quarter complete, on to the second period. A little bit of a feeling out process so far.
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is the first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
And the slam.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Fires the three. He buries it.
He showed that he had great chemistry with his teammates on that shot. Keep getting him good looks, and the one will just keep scoring.
Hawks with the basketball. Jay, it wasn't that long ago. Atlanta won 60 games. Right now, what's the outlook for this franchise?
Well, the general manager, Travis Schlenk, has done a really good job in trying to build the culture, the right culture for the Atlanta Hawks. And that starts with their head coach in Lloyd Pierce. He got him as an assistant coach with the Philadelphia 76ers, and now he can also steal that tagline for the Hawks. It's time to trust the process all over again, but now in Atlanta.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Hey, look, this is a new wave. If a young cat catches you sleeping on the wrong night, it's definitely going to get 1 million+ views the next day.
Collison. Driving right to the basket. Short jumper off the mark. Rises for the slam.
That's called a grown man play, Ed. Someone's trying to get featured on SportsCenter tonight.
It's Atlanta ball. Collison. Sizing up the defense. Collison to Allen Crabbe. Nice pace, sets it up and slams it down. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
Off the assist.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Collison. 4-3. Tough shot down, Collison off the mark.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Hawks have it. Take stock of the floor. Collison. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Collison into the front court. His guys currently down by 13. Here comes the screen. Oh, big finish at the rim.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
From long range, knocks it down.
He's most definitely got the hot hand behind the three-point arc. Anytime your first-round pick is shooting like this, your GMs and owners just sit back and smile.
Into the front court comes Collison, trailing by 14. From the painted area, won't go down. To Jordan. Stuffs it down with authority. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Runner's good there.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. Here comes the screen. Probing the defense. Irving. Shot clock winding down.
Got him. Good trap, good trap.
Fires the three. Message received. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He engulfed him that time. The shot, almost. First half comes to an end, and the Nets enjoying some breathing room.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
That'll be...
Let's go, fellas. It's go time.
Substitutions into the game for the Nets. Number 0.
Here's Irving into the front court. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Knocked loose, and they call it.
A simple touch foul.
32, Darren Collison. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Irving sets him up. 3-second count. Just not going down.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
They get it down to Turner. The pass set it all up.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Irving. smothered by the defense as he drills it.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Fine to shoot for Atlanta. Rebound comes down to Brooklyn. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
It's the Hawks with the basketball. Collison. Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Here's a chance from long range. That's how you defend. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a 3-point play. No foul.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Collison into the front court. His guys down big. Goes to the right side.
Hey, he been screening all day. You gotta see that.
Lets it fly from long range. That's off the side of the rim, short. There's the toss. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
To Collison. Shot from the lane won't go. That's going to be out of bounds. Into the front court comes Collison. Down a bundle. Here comes the screen. Collison. The Hawks with 4 to shoot. From the outside, no good. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Collison's shot won't fall.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Here's Atlanta. Collison. Probing the defense. Mitchell Robinson tips it. Slams it down.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. It's been all net so far. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the fourth quarter.
We know what's coming. Go get it.
Substitutions at line.
Into the front court, it's Irving. His guys hold a commanding lead. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
I don't know, Ed. Maybe there's a long-term play here. But next game, we're going to be aggressive early. Maybe.
Kyrie Irving has got 2 shots coming. He's perfect from the line so far. Knocks down the first. And gets both to drop at the line.
Right back to you.
Here's Atlanta with the basketball. Collison. Off the penetration, almost, but no good. Kyrie across the timeline. His guys holding the big lead. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that 3.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Five to shoot for Atlanta. Has a chance. It's the Nets who are victorious as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more.
It wasn't surprising to see this team get the win. They did a great job of letting the fundamentals of basketball be the key to success. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Brooklyn Nets. The Hawks seemed to lose their edge as the game got out of hand.
And every team in this league loses games. You just don't want to lose them like this. I can already see a players-only meeting in their future.
Check out the leading scores for the Atlanta Hawks.
Game track. Field goals.
As you can see in the highlights, this team did a great job of staying competitive and putting in the necessary effort to get the win.
Player of the game.
The highlight says it all. He's your player of the game.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course. But even the best players find their way into this part of the show.
These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here are the top 3 plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here are the top plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
are the upcoming matchups for the Atlanta Hawks.
This team did everything they could do to secure the win. Great job by both the players and the coaching staff.
Here we go with the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here's a look at what's coming up for the Atlanta Hawks. When you look at these highlights, you can see how this team was able to earn the victory in this matchup. Great game by this squad. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Brooklyn Nets. The Hawks really lost big in this matchup, and you can tell it was tough on them.
And it's games like this.
See y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.
Go ahead and keep the lights on. I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Yeah, hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight song. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight song. First off, bow down, cause this feel like midnight club at D-Town. What's up? Double edition, new keys in the ignition. My hat tipping, Dontrell Willis with the feet kicking. Knees cranking, you see what Pete cranking. Facing y'all, the cheap fragrance. They know me. But Groxy, he just the pretty boy finna enter title reign. Arturo Gotti, we in this thing with the whole posse in his fit. Just asking to just rob me, and these kicks just asking to start rocking. But you ain't gotta ask, just watch me. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Yeah, hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight song. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight song.
Out the I don't need no glass. This is all me, so please don't ask. Ballin' on a budget, gotta make this last. Nick driving reckless, hoping we don't crash. Pull up mad deep with all my little bro just dropped your rent on denim. In the back with my feet up kicking. Belly out with my shirt that's linen. I'm just trying to vibe, yeah, we out here gigging. Two-stepping, just out here killing. Getting hot in here, plus done kicked in. I need to slow down for your boy gets kicked out. Still feeling myself, just socializing. But you better not ask me to start freestyling. Honestly, I don't like the nightlife, fool. Since I'm here, I guess I'll enjoy the lights like you. price on. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna, I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Hands up like a lights con. I just wanna see you sweat, see you sweat.
I got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way, baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill, I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want, long as you ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Come ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. I live a wild life, you judge me. In the lobby, walk in the room, then leave with the that hit my body money. I ain't the same guy when I was 14. I was trying out for the 14. High school crush was ignoring me. Oh yeah, now she me. Now I'm on the road. Shorties on my shows. Saying I'm about to. I'ma talk cause I ain't finished yet. True be told, yeah, I been a man. Still gon' love me when the fan. Are you? Oh really now? Aight man, let's get it done. I got what you want.
I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. Just keep it warm, just keep it warm. You ain't got a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. Just keep it warm, just keep it warm. You ain't got a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. Say what? Teamwork, make the dream work. 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 You wasn't a road, turn up my love. Now every day I be counting it out. Screaming your name and they proud of you up. This only be down when you walk. They say I don't count it, but we be the best. Keep it above, but you keep it in less. On my chest, so I keep it a bless. I hope you burn, sleep in the nest. So that my chain, I feel like it's Wallace. My whole family like a regard. The way that I gotta make sure the money keep calling. I said it, boy, y'all ballers. Couple of things that I need to sharpen. So they let my stall. I sick of nobody, no time for no ballin'. Gotta feed my only son. Gotta feed my little daughter. She cherishes everything that I taught her. Worth more than anything I ever bought her. Hitting in every track, I'm a slaughter. If I come up short, then they come up shorter. No time to bother, don't even bother. Oh, what your and my kids ever bothered, yeah. I shed some tears when I rush. Be hurting inside, no one notices. Can't let them abuse me, no notices. Just get on the ladder, no blow. When that money ain't talking no win. My face is hitting like I got a pin. I know these don't want me to win. When it is hate, become a trend, yeah. I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. Just keep it warm, just keep it warm. You ain't got a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. Just keep it warm, just keep it warm. You ain't got a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. Teamwork, make the dream work. Teamwork, make the dream work. Teamwork, make the dream work. Teamwork, make the dream work.
Ladies, sister, maybe couple, but it's all good with me. They say that I've been in my A in and out of the state, but I bring the whole hood with me. All of my spinners be loaded, all of my be loaded. Woo! All of my be going at me, that the whole crew and they know it. I start taking and start singing differently, but just like I noticed. They smile in my face, but top behind my back, I be coolin', act like I don't know. Act like it don't bother me, but it be bothering me. Honestly, I won't.
It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight.
Ed, always a pleasure to be in the booth with you. It reminds me a lot of my backcourt teammates. Actually, they were faster, could jump higher, and could shoot better. But anyway, we got a big-time matchup tonight.
You know, Jay, if you take a couple of letters and vowels away, you can go from Cohen to Duhan, just like that. The opening tip is won by the Nets. That'll get...
Substitutions.
It's Brooklyn's ball. Slam dunk.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Bledsoe with the basketball. Down 4. Mitchell Robinson, huge block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Can't miss those. Bucks basketball. Jay, 44 wins for the Bucks a year ago. 7th best record in the East. In your mind, foundation, is it in place in Milwaukee?
The foundation is on its way, but it always seems like it comes down to injuries and lack of chemistry for the Bucks.
To Matthews. Shot from in close, no good. Gets it in the left corner. Oh, had him going there for a second. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Brook Lopez missed his first. That one goes.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To Dinwiddie. 4-3. Not that time. He misses.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Bucks at the controls. Adetokunbo to Bledsoe. Gets toughness right there. Physical inside. Gets it to go.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Beyond the arc for 3. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Mitchell Robinson sends it away. Jumper's good.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Giannis in control of the basketball. 10-6 our score. Mitchell Robinson tips it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
For 3. Missed it. Oh, he was wide open. It's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out.
Had a difficult first quarter. Couldn't really find his rhythm, but you got 3 more left to play.
He'll let one fly from half court. Knocks it down at the buzzer from half court. He lined it up perfectly. What an end to the first quarter. First quarter complete. On to the second period. A little bit of a feeling out process so far.
And when both teams are playing at this level, it just continues to reaffirm that I was excited to watch both of these teams play this entire week. It's been a solid game so far, but this has a chance to be a great one down the stretch.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
He showed that he had great chemistry with his teammates on that shot. Keep getting him good looks, and the one will just keep scoring.
Jared Allen with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
and they call it.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Number 23. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Adetokunbo. 5 on the shot clock. Giannis Adetokunbo can't connect. Defense did its job that time.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
George Hill. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
To Dinwiddie. To Irving. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish.
Into the game for the Brooklyn Nets. Number 8.
Durant with the basketball up top. Up 6. Cleans it up. Off the assist.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Bledsoe with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Runner here. Won't go. To Durant. Has a look. Kevin Durant. He's 2 for 2 now.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
Bledsoe with the basketball. Under a minute to go before halftime. To Middleton. Goes to the left side. Out of bounds. Last touch by DeAndre Jordan. It stays with Milwaukee. Middleton to Gasol. And he finishes at the rim.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Lets it fly from long range. Can't connect. Milwaukee with the basketball to George Hill. Not that time. Fires the 3. Great defense, forcing the miss. Bledsoe. That made no sense at all. But the end result is it's good for 3.
Easy enough. Sometimes you have to take it how you get it.
Here we go. My ball, my ball.
Now a steal by Milwaukee. Kevin Durant rejects it. He'll put it up at the buzzer.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
That's it for the first half, with the Nets in front.
It's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports halftime report. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Brooklyn Nets. And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Giannis with it up top. The deficit now up to 5. And finishes strong. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Hey, double screen.
Watch Cutter.
Durant.
Watch Cutter.
That'll get...
You know what's coming. Go get him.
Substitutions. Into the game for the Milwaukee Bucks. Number 3.
Antetokounmpo to Gasol. Pau Gasol. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
And scores.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Bucks at the controls. To Hill. Middleton. Here's a chance from long range. That no good. Off the mark. Looking for his man. Bad pass, and the Bucks have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Dinwiddie into the front court. His guys now trailing by a point. Here comes the screen. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Matthews to Antetokounmpo. And he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there.
The assist from number 2, Wesley Matthews.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. His guys now down by a point. From long range. That's good D. Shot no good. Matthews. Deep right corner. To Antetokounmpo. Can't connect from in close.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Hill into the front court. Down a point to Middleton. Antetokounmpo. Down low Gasol. Pau Gasol. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Stuffs it down with authority.
That's called a grown man play, Ed. Someone's trying to get featured on SportsCenter tonight.
Hill across the timeline. They trail by 1. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson pins it. Brooklyn's got it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Giannis in control of the basketball. Counting down toward a minute to play in this 3rd quarter. Why even try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
Giannis with it up top. Less than a minute to go in this 3rd quarter. Matthews to Antetokounmpo. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
No, no, no. I'll tell you. The team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the F.
First one goes down. And gets both to drop at the line. Nets have it.
I got ball. I got you.
Taking advantage of the defender. Nice ball fake.
The okey-doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Giannis in control of the basketball. Down 5 to George Hill. Middleton to Hill. Short jumper won't fall. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries the three. He's too good to leave that open.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
A shot at the buzzer. 3/4 down. The Nets have the lead. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the fourth.
Substitutions, Brooklyn. Entering the game.
The Bucks at the controls. He wants it at the rim and scores.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Oh, he had him there for a second.
I'm here.
The pass set it all up.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson, snatching it out of the air.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
To Adetokunbo. Add 2 points to the board.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
I'm here.
Nets have the basketball.
I got ball.
To Dinwiddie. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Bledsoe with it up top. His guy's down 11. To Adetokunbo. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Giannis with it up top, trailing by 11. Slams it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Shot. Get back.
Oh, Jay. He commands the paint this time down.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
He'll put it up at the buzzer. It's the Nets who are victorious as they win this one handily. That does it for my part.
When you look at these highlights, on behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.
Hey, I've been going and going like the Energizer. Yeah, I'm supplying no like Elijah. In the cut, no, my run a compartmentalizer. They say life is a and if that is the case, then I'm feeling surprised. I know I am not an advisor, but I do advise you to pay attention. Heads, finna push it to the ledge. Yeah, my meds ain't got no
no love for the feds. Can they fin go to your head? Let me watch you tread. I'm finna kill it instead. I'm finna, well, I can never done it, and I wanna run it, and I wanna keep it going and going like infinity. Be the only entity to ever rip it apart. Finna start like this, finna heart like this, finna a million miles a minute, no nitrous, do it righteous. I've been down this road before. Everybody think that they do it, they don't. Swear to God that they will, but they won't. Spitting riddles in the middle of a pastime. Me and my mom feeling the vibe like, yeah. Finna get it like, yeah. I done made $20 million. I don't flex to be acknowledged. At this point, it's common knowledge. All you haters been abolished. You in the club throwing dollars, but I'm saving mine so my kids go to college. Or maybe whatever they wanna do. Just as long as they never say, Daddy blew $20 million. Ay, he had to flex to be acknowledged. Ay, he in the club throwing dollars and I cannot afford to send me to college. Ay, Daddy just wanna be loved, just like everybody wanna be accepted. Ay, but somehow he had neglected me and my mama for all of this rap. Ay, no, I can up with that. Ay, no, I can up with that. Who you know dropped the album back to back to back to back to back to back again. I'm back again to snap again. There ain't no other way to write it, yeah, it's happening, cause I've been living in a world of my own, and be alone, I'm in the zone where I've been prone to destroy. You cannot avoid this, whack, have annoyed this, yes, you know I enjoy this, preach, yeah, I'm trying to reach everybody in the streets, putting words to the beach, each one, teach one, yeah, I'm trying to reach one, who the beast one, that be me on the tops of the east one, tell me how you really wanna do it right now, trying to shout out everybody, no one heard of this, heard of us, we ain't going nowhere, it's a herd of us, hold up, roll up, levitating like I'm David Blaine, living a dream like I'm David Ames, talk all you want, we are not the same, step in the spot that ain't know the name, so more albums my first week, then Harry Styles and Katy Perry, that ain't a sign of the times, then I don't know what is, man, it's scary, cause I've been blowing up like C4, and I'm 3 for 3 like a free throw, anybody hating on the boy, take a step back and then now my phone blowing up like ring, 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 ring. That Kevin Durant, I'm a champion. Check the numbers, I'm a champion. Can't sleep on the boy anymore, but the haters that love to hate gon' Star-Lord, champion.
All right, what's going on, folks? I'm back today with a brand. All right, what's going on, folks? I'm back today. Today with a brand new highlight video.
Kenny, I'm the long hair and I all talk tough like a bottle top. You get your top off, head it, turn quick just to get it off. No deal, shawty, you just a knock off. Check it, no Coca-Cola, I'm the one that pop off. Hit me, I'm Motorola if you need some. Got the every day, no, I ain't never call off. Talk on Instagram, will make you log off. And if you think they better than me, bar too high and it's hard to beat. Gucci shades hit dark, so it's hard to see. The easy part is getting money, but it's hard to keep. I know you seeing that I'm busy, so don't bother me. Like I passed every test, you ain't as smart as me. You a shorty, you a wannabe. See me on the scene, you know that I charge the fee. What? On my.
It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From Amway Center in downtown Orlando, tonight the Orlando Magic taking on the Brooklyn Nets. Won by Brooklyn. Irving. To Hollis Jefferson. Got it.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
It's Orlando's ball. To Aaron Gordon. Probing the defense. Fournier. Not that time. To Irving. Spinning shot. Won't fall. Jonathan Isaac against KD. To Fournier. The Magic with 4 to shoot. Short jumper off the mark. Kyrie across the timeline. Leads a bucket. Off the mark.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning the ankle on that landing.
KD with the rock. Trying to cash in. Deep 2 there. Won't go. In the front court, it's Augustine. Down just a couple. Good. Off a spin.
A little early in the game, but someone's got to be feeling pretty good out there.
Irving into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Rebound comes to Vucevic. Gordon. Good look that time, but off the mark. Augustine with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
First try, no good. Second one's good. Splits the pair. Dinwiddie with the basketball. Down by 1. Durant sets him up. Flushes down the slam. Jay, no question. There's an unspoken bond there.
Just on the same wavelength. And how about this? Sometimes a bad pass is a great pass when you have somebody as athletic as that can catch that anywhere and slam it down.
To shoot for Orlando. They work it down to Aminu, and he's going to the free throw line.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Al-Farouq Aminu at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 72%. First one, count it. No good on the second.
Substitutions, Orlando.
To Irving. Has a chance. Gets a look. Can't hit. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
Markelle Fultz lobs it up. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. And a 3-pointer at the buzzer for good measure. What a finish to the first quarter complete. On to the second period. A little bit of a feeling out process so far.
I really like what I'm seeing. Both teams look engaged. There's some trash talking going on the court. I think this has a making to be a big-time game.
Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Count the basket at the rim.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Irving brings the ball up court to Dinwiddie. Gets it in the left corner. Surveys the floor. Not that time.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
Number 20. 5, Wesley Uwandu.
Take mine. Come on, get back.
To Irving. Here comes the screen.
You're right.
5 on the shot clock. Has a look. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Augustine with it up top. Trailing by 4. To Gordon. Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. Gordon to Mo Bamba. Gordon. Off the iron. No good. Trying to cash in. Won't go. In the front court, it's Augustine. Down 4. Isaac to Mo Bamba. And scores.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
To Dinwiddie. And he knocks it down, Jay.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Fultz. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Kevin Durant with the rock. Fires the 3. Off the mark. Probing the defense. To Fultz. Free throws coming up.
I say this a lot, and it's only because coaches harp on it all the time. Read the scouting report. Know who you can and should send to the line. This is a case of knowing a shooter probably had a better chance of hitting a jumper than he does of hitting the free throws.
Able to convert on both free throws.
And number 8, Terrence Ross.
Al-Farouq Aminu with the block. They've got it now. Markelle Fultz to Vucevic. Has a chance. Brooklyn secures the rebound. It's Brooklyn's ball.
Watch the cutter coming through. Bump.
To Durant. Fires the 3. That's good D. Shot no good. Drove the lane and finished strong at the hoop on that one.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Fultz with the basketball. Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half. To Mo Bamba. Mo Bamba powers it through.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
And finishes strong.
Hey, look, this is a new wave. If a young cat catches you sleeping on the wrong night, it's definitely going to get 1 million+ views the next day.
Magic owned the possession. Terrific vision. Finishing inside the paint on that one. Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Both coaches hitting the reset button.
We got this. Let's go.
Substitutions, Brooklyn. Substitutions, Orlando.
count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle. Late heave to beat the buzzer. That ends the period with the Magic in front.
The Magic will start the second half with a narrow lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Orlando. Fellas, back to you.
Tight game through the first 2 quarters.
We got this. Let's go.
Substitutions, Orlando. Substitutions,
Brooklyn's got it. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to your stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
Fultz. From long range. That no good. Off the mark. And count the basket.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Mo Bamba to Fultz. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson snatching it out of the air.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
To Dinwiddie.
Screen coming.
The screen sets him up for 2.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Now the Magic gonna signal for a timeout. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game.
Here we go.
Mitchell Robinson with a piece. And he's going to the line to shoot.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just gotta let them play, ref.
Mo Bamba at the line. Oops, he missed the first one. Off the mark. 0 for 2 at the line. Nets have it. To Dinwiddie. For 3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
You live by the 3, you die by the 3. And guess what? They're living large right now.
Fultz into the front court. His club's staring up at an 8-point deficit. Tough move in close quarters with the crossover. Here comes the screen. Markelle Fultz. Driving right to the basket. And he'll go to the foul line.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Wes Iwundu, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 72%. First free throw is good. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Lets it fly from long range. Oh, that's how it's done.
He's most definitely got the hot hand behind the three-point arc. Anytime your first-round pick is shooting like this, your GMs and owners just sit back and smile.
Fultz.
Light him up.
Has a look. Knocks it down from mid-range.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Dinwiddie into the front court. His team on top by 8. Rebound taken by the Magic. Markelle Fultz. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
Nets have the basketball.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
To Dinwiddie. Trying to cash in. Dinwiddie shot, no good. Fultz with the basketball. The deficit is 6. Here comes the screen. Oh, pass stolen by the Nets.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Fultz into the front court. Down 8. Now ready to shoot at the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Team foul number 3, Brooklyn Nets.
Al-Farouq Aminu has got 2 shots coming, shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. And gets both to drop at the line. Irving with the basketball. Up 6. That pass stolen by Orlando. Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. Deep 2 there, won't go. Ah, rocking the rim.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Fultz with the basketball. His guys can get a 2-for-1 if they time this out. That's rebounded by Brooklyn. To Irving. Beyond the arc for 3. You know Kyrie, 0 hesitation. Buries it for 3.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
And he'll head to the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
And hits the first free throw. Two for 2 on that trip. Irving. That misses with 3 seconds left. 3 quarters down. The 4th quarter coming up with the Nets in front. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the 4th quarter. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the 4th quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game.
Let's go, fellas. It's go time.
Substitutions, Orlando. Substitutions.
That's no good.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence.
Straight on 3. At the buzzer, it's the Nets who are victorious as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.
I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money. I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to saying I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA.
Still screaming free to find they coming home now. All this up on my I got up now. How you real, you can't even walk through your hometown. I'm barely home now, on the road now. All in the MIA, oh, like the boy, you get no love, you get stand 10 toes down. My go down, rats can't fold down. My your dough down, we ain't gon' put on the fork down. We on the hunt, we want more now. We're from the jump, we on now. Swear no more gon' broke now. Might do a show in your town. Wait till I bring that. I'm on no road bound.
I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money. I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to saying I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA. I might go MIA, all up in my face. I don't go nowhere without my brothers, that's my gang. And all I'm in my space just getting in the way. I got like 30 on my fingers, what more can I say? And I got 30 on my fingers, what more can I say? Please, on the block that from deep like KB. Every night they, but please don't call them shady. I got too much on the fight, so please don't try to me. I got too much on the face, so please don't try to me. I gotta for the look, already got good. I got a team full of and really try to look crazy. I put in a cup, that's my baby. I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money. I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up. I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA. I might go MIA. I might go MIA.
MIA. I might go MIA.
Let's go, Swan. Oh, y'all thought y'all wasn't gonna get that Kendrick and that LOX, huh? Yeah. Y'all thought y'all wasn't gonna get that Lock and Kendrick? That Styles P, that Jada, that Kendrick. Oh, y'all think it's games being played around here, huh? Well, they not. Ladies in the air.
The damage that we do is severe. The reinvention of the fresh, brand new every year.
Them hit him in his blood and flew in the air. We put that work on commercial. We flew in the lab.
I hit the bar and the weights, then I'm doing the stairs. They say the Lord only knows what I do to my peers.
Trying to sell to pursue my career. So I keep a tight circle, I don't move with the squares.
Rock a rugby like pool, but put two in your ear. If you ain't qualified, you should move to the rear.
I'm from Yonkers, had to learn to conquer my fears. In the foreign, had to learn to conquer the gears.
It's the kick drum, yeah, it's attached to the snare. I turn it to the back, then I crack your veneers.
Stagnated on the block for wears.
I'm in the mansion upstate, out back with the D's.
Everybody back up, man down, back up. Don't play with me. I do you something dirty. You talk to me crazy. I do you something dirty. How I feel lately. I do you something dirty. I wake up, the neighbors coming through bright and early. Whoa.
Ties and dope bars.
Life is a movie and death is the co-star.
Mechanics of the game.
Bandits trail foreigns in the lane.
If they heard that the driver is gang off,
we be in the part of the party that gets roped off.
Mingle with the judge and both for
questions that we asking ourselves, having the
spending money that's unaccounted for.
If you scared to party with gangsters,
what you around us for?
We do what we want, man.
We get around a little.
Yeah, it's bubble whips and square links.
LOX LOX give respect, cause fans stink. Chair at the table, it's the commission, a rare thing. B, come on, it's us, you hear kings. We still smell money and hear Frank. Raps like a dice game, we about to clear bank.
Everybody back up.
What?
Man down. Back up. Don't play with me. I do you something dirty. You talk to me crazy. I do you something dirty. How I feel lately. I do you something dirty. I wake up, the neighbors coming through bright and early. Whoa.
This is a LOX Swiss product. If it's ice up in heaven, we know Pick got us. There's love up there, we know Pick got us. LOX, my, you don't know about us. Double R, my, you don't know about us. D-Block, my, you don't know about us. Ask Swiss, he'll tell you we keep it click about us.
Somebody pop all day, hold up. Somebody on their way, hold up. I would've grown all day, hold up. Somebody can't relate,
Black
hold
Panther.
up. Stay down with no faking. Go up, top down, I've been racing. Go up, while I'm in dangerous. Go up, my crowd in rotation, yeah. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? I live on 10. Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Hold up, the place 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 up.
Down, go to the down. I see cuz jogging down, jogging down. Got Benjamin Franklin on my D-Bano. So drop on the jungle. I keep the on me, I leave you puzzle. Bang, I'm the play card on her, my knee long, her, done hair on her. That cavity, and I'm the that's Hillary. Saudi, are you on 10 yet? You know, you can search if you're looking for somebody.
Somebody pop all day, hold up. Somebody on their way, hold up. I would've grown all day, hold up. Somebody can't relate, hold up. Stay down with no faking. Go up, top down, I've been racing. Go up, while I'm in dangerous. Go up, my crowd in rotation, yeah. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? I live on 10. Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Hold up, the place 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 up.
Are you on 10 yet? Hold up, hold up. Do you have yet? Jury on Windex. Woo! 80 my Rolex. Might make back the Benz. Pseudo coming out. Black on black again. I might go to trim. I been built to win. I don't exit here. Too much flexing here. Too much bread to get. I've been stretching up. Ain't no catching up. I don't rest enough. I don't plan for luck. I keep working hard. Who keep blessing us? I'm on the 10 and I need a 10. The made of my M a week. December been good to me. Not even Kendrick can humble me. 2 weeks to go do the least. Tryna become a way bigger. My teeth is like 10 apiece. TDE family to the A+. I got my grades up. I had no backup. Now run the check up. Now run the check up. The place up. The place up.
Somebody pop all day, hold up. Somebody on their way, hold up. I would've grown all day, hold up. Somebody can't relate, hold up. Stay down with no faking. Go up, top down, I've been racing. Go up, while I'm in dangerous. Go up, my crowd. 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? I live on 10. Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Hold up, the place up, the place up, the place up, the place up. Somebody on 10.
Originality, came to my car and it's sweet like a cat with a saying they after me. Ain't no one after me, baby mama used to work at the Applebee's. Somebody called my phone, yeah. I'ma send that voicemail. I don't even check my voicemail. Big weight, I'ma need a horn scale. F12 Berlinetta. Like it was shorts in the winter. What turtlenecks in the summer. This here's not for beginners, yeah. Went to came back, went to jail, left jail, went to Benny Hunter, Kenny County, got the swagger on me. Yeah, different fabric on me. Yeah, different on it. Yeah, married to the game. Yeah, holy matrimony. Yeah, oops, joke. Someone stage again, from up to stadium. I took my shot and made it in.
Somebody pop all day, hold up. Somebody on their way, hold up. I would've grown all day, hold up. Somebody can't relate, hold up. Stay down with no faking. Go up, top down, I've been racing. Go up, while I'm in dangerous. Go up, my crowd in rotation. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? All out. The place up, 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 the place up.
Young Metro, don't
Do you know where you're going to? Do you like the things that life is showing you? Where are you going to?
Straight.
Do you know?
Me and my best friend, 7-Eleven. We can go legend. 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 Yeah, me and my best friend. 7-Eleven, yeah, we can go legend. We can go legend, yeah, we can go legend. We can go legend, we can go legend. We can go legend, yeah. With my best friend, 7-Eleven, we can go legend. We can go legend, legend. Microphone legend, we can go legend, yeah. In my house, yeah. Hear alarms, ringing through my house. Got them going, coming in and out. What you knowin', never run your mouth.
Look, this not a drill, this the real thing. I do what the feelings. Make my blueprint so my life got no ceilings. I create the energy that they keep stealing. Yeah, Detroit legend, microphone legend. Yeah, shine a legend. My bro is John Legend. Yeah, all this sunshine, it's still raining blessings. Straight out the Maybach, I'm just fresher than my reverend. Yeah. Oh my God, you out your socks. Me and all my inner circle, we keep thinking out the box. Dog, when life go too hard on you, you gon' go legend and not me. I got no other op. I go so hard, I might wake up with a concussion. The way I piece this together, man, it's puzzling. I do this for the dogs, and nowadays we husky. God is my witness, you look, God can't judge me.
My best friend,
Oh God,
7-Eleven,
no.
We can go legend. 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 Yeah, we my best friend. 7-Eleven, yeah. We can go legend. We can go legend. Yeah, we can go legend. We can go legend. We can go legend. We can go legend. Yeah. With my best friend. 7-Eleven. We can go legend. We can go legend. Legend. Microphone legend. We can go legend, yeah.
I go legend, I mean Michael Jackson. Hold up, Prince in action. Okay, I'm in original, you just a reenactment. Okay, peace on the flashes. I live that picture perfect life you lie about in your captions. When I was down, I swear they made me feel inferior. Judging me by my outside, that's just my exterior. Not seeing what I was made of, that's my interior. Didn't let that break me, instead I broke the barriers. So y'all, praise Allah, it's my parag like Bobby, bro. By naughty up, in my castle like Mario. I get it in my heart and soul. You boys got no cardio. All of my soldiers rock army clothes. Head of my time like Marty though. Watching the Rick and Morty show. While all these bands still on the floor. Came from the dirt, all I had to do was grow. Remember when my got repossessed? That shit had us working like we possessed.
Me and my best friend,
Boy,
7-Eleven, we can go legend. 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 Yeah, me and my best friend, 7-Eleven, yeah. We can go legend. We can go legend. Yeah, we can go legend. We can go legend. We can go legend. We can go legend. Yeah. With my best friend, 7-Eleven, we can go legend. We can go legend. Legend. Microphone legend. We can go legend, yeah.
We got London on the track.
Hey. I need 2 votes. With that Kuko, with that Chula. With your jewels, with that Kuko. I need 2 votes. I'm the new horse.
Too much money, I need like 2 votes. Stacks big and green, I call my pockets the new hawk. We don't pay attention to no loose talk. 100 times I had to let it cool up. Amos dancing on me doing a moonwalk. Can't wear my AP, I had to let it cool up. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these, we just let them tools talk. And give it back, yours again. Back to back in them Ferraris, we stay horse playing. Run up on us and I'm gon' hack. Harvard student doing my taxes, I got friends. I put rings on them hundreds, I'm married. You see my money and ice everywhere on them. And we each other cause we don't cherish them. But we don't leak out that info, we can't embarrass them. Can't leave the country, but I got my beef from London. These talk but see me out and ain't on nothing. I'm in the stew, I need to go get the. You got 20s, I got 100s. Too much money, I need like 2 votes. Stacks big and green, I call my pockets the new hawk. We don't pay attention to no loose talk. 100 times I had to let it cool up. Amos dancing on me doing a moonwalk. Can't wear my AP, I had to let it cool up. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these, we just let them tools talk. 200 to Izzy, get my ice.
What's up, world? It's Jester the Laser, and the ones.
Got your with me. I put the soul in me. Saint Laurent on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. And you know I got that roll on me. I put the soul in me. Saint Laurent on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me.
I wanna keep my eyes on it. Wanna cry on it. I wanna can I vibe on it. Get live.
All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. Birds in the singing like Jodeci. I cause of my courtesy. Then do a show, pick up my currency. Versace slippers, color burgundy. Rappers be talking, think they hurting me. I took a smack, come work for me. Keep the kissing. Round the city. They looking for me. Coming up watching the on TV like that what I wanted to be. Now the one getting paid for it. Thank God that's a blessing to see. Doing shows I'm on stage for Saint Laurent on my feet.
Got your with me. I put the soul in me. Saint Laurent on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. And you know I got that roll on me. I put the soul in me. Saint Laurent on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me.
I wanna keep my eyes on it. Wanna cry on it. I wanna can I vibe on it. Get live.
I told that for me. Drop my top, now I'm a lot of these rappers getting old to me. Publishing, you owe it to me. I'm dropping the top and showing it. Run to the money, we tryna get fit. I my mind and I had a vision. And then I arrived with 25. We sell out the whole facility. Not liking your vibe, your energy. I came from the with Kimberly. Assembly. We had a good time in Italy. Yo, these be lying by loyalty. Get on my knee, praying to God to cover me.
I put the soul in me. Saint Laurent on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. And you know I got that roll on me. I put the soul in me. Saint Laurent on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me.
I wanna keep my eyes on it. Wanna cry on it. Can I vibe on it? Get live, yeah. Home side, yeah. Give me life, yeah.
Yeah, from the back porch. Back then with dreams of a stacked fortune. Black kid with dreams by any means to see some cell phone keys to a black portion. That American pie, he just want a portion. Pride he was forced in, changed course when it's out of control. Feel it down in my soul. Fast forward and foresee that fork in the road. Listen, mention you on the road, foreign car whipping. It's mind bending. Open your eyes, I'm bending the rules. Time ticking. The time's different on the globe where every soul trying to survive in it. That's the main concern. Whole hood celebrate when the tables turn, you see. Feels like I'm on the cusp. Great forever, forever's not long enough. It's just man once said the grind can't stop till letters in your name get bigger like cap locks. Still can't stall so far from your last stop. Deaf to the yes man, blind to mascots. Look past the moment and try to find your last opponent. Trying to find the answer before this life flashes past you. Blink of an eye, go ghost like a phantom. I'd rather imagine a whole block popping, toasting glasses. More life, no ashes to ashes. Live life fast with no crashes. You can picture that with no caption. Try to see the vision, no glasses. You can picture that with no cameras or flashes. You could just imagine. Still keep my hunger like fasting. Still keep a ghetto fab like putting money in the mattress. And that's just point blank. No biting my tongue, be so frank. In your top 10, they don't rank. They asked me to change some things and no thanks back.
It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We're at Target Center in downtown Minneapolis. Tonight, it'll be the Minnesota Timberwolves taking on the Brooklyn Nets. The opening tip won by the Timberwolves as we get rolling from Target Center. T. A pass stolen by the Nets. Trying to cash in. LeVert with a shot, no good. Durant buries it on the catch and shoot. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly.
Hey, that's our game. Let's take it home now. Let's go.
Substitutions.
Has a chance, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
I get tired of hearing guys say, I was there, I contested a shot, I pretty much had a hand in his face. Well, no, you have to change up the game. If a guy is right-handed, he is right-eye dominant. Get that hand over his right eye, block his vision. That'll enhance his chances of missing the shot.
Napier with the basketball. Up by 3. Count the basket.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Nets have it. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
Napier with the basketball. Leads 3. To Covington. Screen coming. Knocked loose. And that's going to get out of bounds. It'll stay with Minnesota. To Covington, beyond the arc for three. His first effort off the mark. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Napier with the basketball. It's a one-point game, 13-12. To Covington. Nice pass to get things going.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Over to the right side. Oh, had him going there for a second. To Dinwiddie from long range. Spencer Dinwiddie, no problem. Contested, hits the three.
Well, the defense is been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, Ed.
Short jumper off the mark.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Napier with the basketball. They trail by. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
And hits the first free throw. Two for two on that trip. Minnesota at the controls. Here comes the screen. Probing the defense. Gets it in the right corner. The Wolves down to 4 in the shot clock. Has a look. Can't connect. Shot was forced.
See, I don't like that shot right there. Pass the ball, get the defense moving, maybe set a hard screen, roll to the rim, see the ball go in a couple of times before you settle for a mid-range jumper that's contested.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Swings it to Covington. Fires the 3. That's rebounded by Brooklyn. Going to launch beyond the arc. He made his first effort, but not that time. Trying to cash in. Deep 2 there. Won't go. He can't get it to go. No good. Time runs out here in the first quarter. First quarter complete, on to the second period. A little bit of a feeling out process so far.
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is the first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
The Timberwolves have the basketball. Has a chance. Teague, a shot, no good.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
Teague with it up top. They find themselves down 10. Wiggins, tough matchup against Durant. Screen coming. Short jumper won't fall.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the community.
Stuffs it down with authority. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Runner's good there.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Brooklyn's got it. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Teague with the basketball. Down a dozen. To Towns. Gets a shot up off the mark. Dinwiddie into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Off the mark. KD follows up with the putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Teague with it up top. Trailing by 14. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Knocked loose. Flushes it home.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Minnesota with the basketball. Bell. To Towns. Down low. The rebound cleared by the Nets. Irving. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Wiggins, defended by Kevin Durant. Karl Anthony Towns. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field. Nets take a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here comes some changes. To Irving. Fires the three. Kyrie Irving is going to get a chance at three here. A career 87% from the line. First one, count it. Knocks down the second free throw. 3 for 3. Nice. Teague with the basketball. Down a bundle. To Covington. Wiggins. Andrew Wiggins. No one in the Canadians' postal code with the basket.
I wasn't even sure if he saw the defense behind him. But what he did see was his teammates' eyes telling him where to pass for that easy catch and shoot.
Durant had made his first couple, but he misses there. Teague with it up top. His guys down big. Oh, pass stolen by the Nets.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
Towns to Teague. Wiggins to Teague. That's no good.
Make the next.
Kyrie Irving. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Teague with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Here comes the screen. Wiggins. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
T-Wolves at the controls going up the floor. Teague defended by Kevin Durant. To Wiggins. Kevin Durant with a piece.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Stuffs it down with authority. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate. Attack, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Now ready to shoot at the line.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Jeff Teague at the line for 2 shots. A career 84% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first. And gets both to drop at the line. It's Brooklyn's ball. Durant to Irving. Driving right to the basket. For 3, no good. That's great defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Covington to Teague. 5 to shoot for Minnesota. Wiggins and Jordan able to secure the rebound. To Durant. 4-3. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Karl Anthony Towns. He's now 4 for 6.
Old school equals high percentage.
Kevin Durant has it. Here's a chance from long range, and he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. First one goes down. It's the second. One more coming. Hits all 3 free throws. Teague with it up top. His guys can hold for the final shot. Lets it fly from long range. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Deep 3 at the buzzer. Good. A 3 at the buzzer. Everything going right so far as they've extended the lead. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Thanks for joining us for the half.
First half, very one-sided.
Substitutions, Minnesota. Substitutions, Brooklyn.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. Knocks it down from mid-range.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this team.
Beyond the arc for 3. Trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good. From long range. Rebound comes down to Brooklyn. Whoa! What a finish!
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Shot from in close, no good. Slams it down.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Short jumper won't fall.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Timberwolves have the basketball.
Watch Cutter. Watch Cutter. Watch Cutter.
Fires the three. Not that time. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw good to cap off the three-point play as they continue to open things up here in the third quarter. Napier with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Oh, he had him there for a second. Rebound taken by Hollis Jefferson.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Here we go. Here we go.
To Covington. Short jumper won't go down.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game.
Napier with the basketball. Down a bundle. Gets it in the right corner. Has a look. Shot by Covington is no good. To Hollis Jefferson. Slam dunk for Hollis Jefferson.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
To Dinwiddie. Oh, had him going there for a second. Trying to cash in. Can't connect. To Dinwiddie. Down to 5 on the 24. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Had to force that one, but it's no good. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
That's called a grown man play, Ed. Someone's trying to get featured on SportsCenter tonight.
Napier with the basketball. Counting down toward a minute to play in this third quarter.
Hey, big screen right there, big screen.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He'll take that any day.
Just does everything so well. An all-around, very good player. Offensively, can knock down that shot, but better known for being a 3-and-D type wing who's a lockdown defender.
Shot won't go.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting report.
Here comes the screen. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. Trying to take it all the way, but it's no good.
Get down. Hands up.
Big slam. Oh, he looked like he was on a mission. Deep three at the buzzer. Third quarter comes to an end. The fourth quarter on the way. It's been all net so far. The Wolves with the basketballs. We start the fourth quarter, and they have really not shown up tonight. This has been a very disappointing performance.
I mean, they've been outplayed in every facet of the game. Shooting, rebounding, even taking care of the ball. Even the managers of the opposing team are running out there faster to clean up the floor than their managers are.
To Dinwiddie. Fires the three. Tough shot for Dinwiddie. No good. It's Minnesota basketball. To Wiggins. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there. Yes, Andrew Wiggins. He's 3 for 7.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Dinwiddie into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. For three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Won't go. 4-3. and knocks it down.
He's most definitely got the hot hand behind the three-point arc. Anytime your first-round pick is shooting like this, your GMs and owners just sit back and smile.
Bell to Wiggins. Here comes the screen. The jumper's off the mark.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit him.
Now whistle, as Minnesota's going to take the timeout, as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. Time to adjust. Both coaches.
Hey, the shot game. Let's take it home now. Let's go. Substitutions.
Entering the game, number 22, Andrew Wiggins.
T to Wiggins. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line. Jordan Bell, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 68%. First try, no good. Off the mark. 0 for 2 at the line. Brooklyn with the basketball. Here's a chance from long range. Off the end of putback slam.
Oof, really showing no mercy here. This one is out of hand, and the offense is still pouring it on.
Teague with the basketball. His guys down big. Over to the right side. Wiggins to Teague. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Now we get a stoppage, reach and foul, and they're over the limit. So that means free throws here in the final minute.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Can't connect on the first free throw. No good. Missed them both. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
And Ed, not every pass needs to be a home run pass or thread the needle. Sometimes an easy kick ahead or an easy shuffle pass can make the game simple. The more simplistic the game is, the more efficient you'll be as a unit.
Wiggins to Teague. Nets have the basketball. Looking for his man. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. Stuffs it down with authority. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
The assist from number 22, Andrew Wiggins.
From 18 feet at the buzzer, it's the Nets who are victorious as they win this one in blowout fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying...
This team did... And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.
I beg man, shut up. Let me see you, darling. My lie, 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 like. My lie, 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 like. My lie, 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 like. I love the weekend, love the weekend. Girls up, let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, love the weekend. Girls up, now bet you can. I love the weekend, love the weekend. Girls up, let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, love the weekend. Girls up, now bet you can. My mommy said I could be anybody. I said I want more money than no money. Break bread with that guy who made the Bugatti. Lifestyle is get money, burn everybody. Painting wife, go money to something. Bang, bang. One who understands why I'm always. Who told you I can't handle my is it? You're on the floor, I'm still holding my is it? Got me talking. Yeah, let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, love the weekend. Girls up, let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, love the weekend. Girls up, now bet you can. I love the weekend, love the weekend. Girls up, let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, love the weekend. Girls up, now bet you can. My 9 to 5 looking like my hobby. I'm living life like a Marvel movie. Stable life, say hi to my. Take a ride, let's go on my. Why you surprised when I buy you? Who told you I ain't got no money? Who told you I can't handle money? You're on the floor, I'm still holding money. Got me talking. Hey, let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, love the weekend. Girls up, let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, love the weekend. Girls up, now bet you can. I love the weekend, love the weekend. Girls up, let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, love the weekend. Girls up, now bet you can. Oh, I went down, I'ma show them I'm in. They rich now, they put down money. All them clowns never help nothing. And they go space now in the bandwagon. Right round town in my bandwagon. Screaming, who told you we ain't got no money? Who told you I can't handle money? You're on the floor, I'm still holding money. Got me talking. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, love the weekend. Girls up, see you, darling. I love the weekend, love the weekend. Girls up, I bet you can. I love the weekend, love the weekend. Girls up, let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, love the weekend. Girls up, I bet you can. My lie, 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 like. My lie, 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 like. My lie, 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 like.
Girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Wait, baby girl, what you doing? What's your name? I ain't play no games. See these diamonds in my chain. Yeah, I took it to the and she for the fame. So I in my range. Ooh, get that money to the top, never stop. That work, ooh, but I'm the man. Cuban diamonds dance. Had a friend, I might put it on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Wait, baby, wait. Hop up in this race. No, this not a date. This a cruise, but don't debate. Wait, it's getting late. Think it's past 8. Took to my place, baby. Me like some. Wait, call Jake. Think I need that. the face. I need to take a break. Wait, but don't be cool. Money stupid blue. Boyfriend is a fool. I'm trying to make you comfortable. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan. These red bottoms on no Vans. And she telling all her friends I might put them on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan. These red bottoms on no Vans. And she telling all her friends I might put them on the gram.
I be rolling right there with it.
My girl. So you talking about what? I got nothing, man. I got nothing on no name. No, straight like that, though.
Mike Wilmer.
Ain't got nothing for no nothing. Nothing gets to me too close. Ain't got nothing for no nothing. Be doing the most. Ducking. And my guy design your post. Look in your eyes and I see, hold on, be surprised when you see. Nothing for no nothing. Nothing gets to me too close. Ain't got nothing for no nothing. Be doing the most. I was ducking. Me and my guy design your post. Look in your eyes and I see, hold on, be surprised when you see. Come through. What time you wanna, yeah? You can't be the cops. I can't play myself out like that. Keep getting that dope. Counting mine, won't be trying to get no on my note. I would die bad on my look, my dog like farmers go. Ain't been sweet, but neither is me, so my be 300 or more. I keep close phones, but I don't boast. I know what it's like to not have that ain't gonna try me without saying I win it. Gonna disrespect the try my straight up out that 6 ain't with what I'm with you getting dismissed. I give a fatal jet.
It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Tonight, the Brooklyn Nets getting set to match up with the Oklahoma City. The Nets able to control the...
Substitutions.
Nets have the basketball. Down to 5 on the 24. Oh, he had him there for a second. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Beyond the arc for 3. Smothering D. Paul across the timeline. Down by 1. Has a chance. Shot by Paul. No good. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Down low Adams. Nice pass to set things up.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Message received. Well defended. Paul with it up top. Down a point. Rises for the slam.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. The Nets now with 4 to shoot to Dinwiddie. Here's a chance from long range. Tough shot for Dinwiddie. No good. To Adams. Big man, Steven Adams. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Here's Paul. Brings it up the floor. 4-3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn.